and North Carolina. Let's take a look at today's keys to the game, brought to you by Sky Rizzi.
Yeah, for the visiting Cavaliers to control the tempo of this game, want to play fast. That includes getting points off of turnovers and knocking down threes. On the other side for the Tar Heels, they want to play in attack mode. Courtney Banghart.
So Virginia in the traveling blue and orange. Lattimore fires away. And the miss for Virginia and Noyan. Navarre, nifty dribble, lost the handle. Johnson on the run, Clark on the wing, got the bounce pass and lays it in. 25 wins this season for the Tar Heels. They're 25-5, 13-4 in conference play. Donarski, free ball. 337 career three-pointers. Drives to the rim, calculates the angle, and it goes for Donarski. She's got all 5. Johnson with the shot clock winding down. Tried to get it back to Clark, who just heaves it. Did not hit the rim, scooped up by North Carolina. Donarski off the kick, and the fire. We already know that NC State will be the #1 seed with their victory today. Lattimore inside. NC State had the tiebreaker against Notre Dame with the win in Raleigh in double overtime. That was the matchup in the title game a season ago. Gakdeng across the paint. Grant, strong dribble. Sent it into the corner. Navarre. Ball fake. She can do it all for Virginia. Inside, Noyan slides behind the North Carolina defense. At SMU, 63-51 for Virginia. Their 15th win of the season. Gakdeng on the block.
Oh, Gakdeng. This is a player in the ACC that honestly we need to be talking more about. She has really been
in the second half and the loss. Stopped that 7-game winning streak, and they had one 12 of 13. That's a 3. They won that game at home last year against North Carolina, 81-66.
That was a better defensive possession there, Tom, from Virginia. That time they forced a contested 2 from Navarre and then get downhill coast to coast. The and one. How about Hurd making a play?
Brianna Hurd, the freshman on the drive. Because Princeton was here, and Princeton defeated North Carolina in a men's lacrosse game with her history with the Tigers. Navarre inside, and she's got 4.
Maria Gakdeng, I mean, it has just been a fantastic group. And then Kayla McPherson, she talked about her leadership on the sidelines for this team this year. It will be tough to replace. Oh, good offensive rebound and put back.
Paris Clark right in front of the North Carolina bench for 3. North Carolina had defeated Duke in overtime on this floor, 53-46 in early January. That's going to drop. Grant, 5 points. Ball ends up with Lattimore, 5 on the shot clock. Good handles from number 35 in blue. Final seconds. A lot of dribbling from Grant. Got the shot away, and it falls for the Tar Heels.
What a nice shot by. It's just so much fun. And at this point in the season, everyone knows everyone. You're so comfortable. Oh, man, Gakdeng looks comfortable inside. So it's good to see her asserting herself early here today. Oh, nice move by Navarre. Oh, that was silky smooth. In transition, beautiful step-through move.
Had it knocked away. Navarre, all she wants to do is run. Players on the wing. Feeds to Townsend. Hops through the paint and lays it in.
To limit her, and that was one of Courtney Banghart's keys to the games today for her team, was simply to limit Mo Johnson. But I tell you what, if Paris Clark starts to heat up, smaller chunks of the game, can you get a stop, score, stop, when you can cut into it? And they do. Pick and pop action.
Side and out.
Yeah, I love this 2-man game between her and Johnson. You have to guard both of them. They show too much help on Johnson and Lattimore. Hurd is a very good driver. She normally does a great job of drawing contact, But Gakdeng just staying disciplined. And then Townsend! Without Alyssa Usby on the floor and Renaya Kelly, they have to find ways to score. And certainly multiple players have showed that today.
Inside to Hurd. Toomey. You saw that Blanca Thomas has come into the game, the freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina. She's got the ball. She's got the bucket.
Started with Grace Townsend here.
On the final day of the regular season, shot clock at 4. Noyan cans the 3.
That they're showing 2 in her driving lane, and she's just simply driving and kicking to a teammate. When they shoot with confidence, they knock it down.
She's got 5 assists. That was Thomas on the offensive glass, and it knocked out about off the rim. Thomas over the top to preserve the possession. Donarski.
Look at the Tar Heels on the offensive glass, not able to keep it.
Lattimore fills the lane, and it falls. Turnover in the first half for North Carolina.
And here's Johnson in transition to Lattimore.
She goes into photographer's row. She's behind the play. Noyan finds some space and drops it in.
And who else? That's why we're not referees.
Angelica Suffren, Jules Gallion, Kevin Sparrock. There are officials, and that's Clark. That's across the starting lineup for North Carolina.
Nice. Good action. Good action for Virginia. They just have to find now her some more opportunities to score. But right on time, Mo Johnson says, I'll take it.
Still an 8-2 lead in the third for Virginia. Donarski off the mark. Gakdeng cleans up the offensive glass. Misfires. They held North Carolina to just 2 of 16 shooting to close out the first half. Weak side, Noyan. Noyan drops in a 3 at the other end without hesitation. North Carolina has led for the vast majority of this game. Gakdeng operating on the block successfully. Johnson looking for some space. Fades away. Just took a little step back for some daylight from Mo Johnson.
Had Gakdeng guarding her on the mismatch, and she gave her too much space.
Johnson 5 points. They're all in the second half. Donarski tees it up and spins it in. She's got 11 points.
You knew that wasn't going to last for long. Donarski, a 40% three-point shooter.
5th made 3 of the game for North Carolina. Noyan wants another.
An opportunity for a second chance point. Good inside-outside action, and Virginia is hot. They've won 3 straight on the road, and they have battled back. It's a 1-point game.
13 points for Paris Clark in the game. Gakdeng going to the well. Basket and foul. Tried to find Noyan inside. It got deflected away. Donarski runs the floor and lays it in. Johnson trying to weave her way. Collects the dribble off the backboard. Lead to 4.
Mo Johnson splits the double team with the jelly, baby. Nasty work from Johnson to split the double team.
The kick out. Donarski ripping the ropes for North Carolina.
Roll to go, and then Lexi Donarski, the sharpshooter from 3. It's a 4-point game.
Donarski now has 16 points. Clark in traffic. Lattimore 1-3 and hits.
I'm just impressed by the shooting from Virginia. They just look like they're at home. And then the defense from Lattimore.
Wow. They got to take care of business here first, though, against the Virginia team that has come all the way back. And on the other side, Virginia won that third quarter 26-19. Navarre, she's got an alley to the rim, and she knows her alleys.
And the front court players for Virginia. But if I'm UNC, I'll keep giving it back to her, and she should continue to attack. Make them guard you without fouling.
To give North Carolina the 6-point lead in the final quarter. McGee steps back, and she hits a three.
Both teams have done a great job of keeping their turnovers low, and Gakdeng, you just can't stop her.
College basketball game. She's got her career high and trying to add to it. Through the paint and through the net.
Is so impressive. And again, she has faced double teams today, but has scored through them. Lattimore, though. Let's talk about me, Ice. Right back at her. Lattimore here off the spin. Goes up with the right, draws that contact.
It's historic building. We're writing yet another chapter in the history of ACC women's basketball. That was deflected on the jumper by Lattimore. Up ahead, the catch by Navarre, and the layup, all in one motion.
Blowing in transition, does a fantastic job.
Trying to win their third straight game to close out the regular season. Noyan for three for the Cavaliers.
Virginia's last two buckets have come from activity from Mo Johnson. I'd love to see a look for Lattimore. They've been able to find her in quick hitter action. Johnson drives off the glass. The assist on the pop, and then over to defend.
Johnson chased by Townsend. Lattimore driving and scoring. 25 points, 17 in the second half. Career high in assists with 5. And also 9 boards, and they turn it over. Gakdeng poked it away. Donarski jumper. 18 points, Donarski. 1:20 to go. Clark steps in and lays it in.
Get the ball back in Johnson's hands. I would just let her go.
Spinning, driving, stumbled through the lane, and a foul is called. Townsend goes out for North Carolina. Mo Johnson at the stripe. And we are tied at 73. She's got a chance to put the Cavaliers in front. Only 27 seconds to go.
Mo Johnson has ice in her veins. Oh, Navarre. Oh, straight to the top.
And the lead goes back to the Tar Heels. And a timeout, Virginia. Clark down by 1. Had it knocked away, Gakdeng.
Initiate the first bump, and the second one is where she draws it going up.
Tied at 75. Virginia by 1.
What a second half.
And they trailed by 11 at halftime. The final 10 seconds. Into the corner. Out of the corner. Navarre might have been deflected. Ball's available. Johnson grabs it. Foul called, 3.2.
Virginia has been so solid on the road.
Johnson is now 5 for 5 from the line. The stripe and 14 points for Johnson. All in the second half. Make it 15. Trying to get free. Gets the shot away. Donarski wide of the rim. Virginia wins it. The first time since 2001, the Cavaliers on the road in Chapel Hil get the win 78-75.